When I moved into Unit 3B of the old Fairfax apartments, I was just trying to get back on my feet. Recent breakup, lost job, a health scare, the trifecta. The building was cheap, 1950s brick with creaky floors and thin walls, but it had a view of the park and rent I could actually afford. The first night, as I was unpacking boxes, I heard someone knock, softly, 3 times on the shared wall to my right. My neighbor. I froze. Then laughed it off and knocked back once. Immediately, they knocked again. 2 times this time. Almost playfully. Over the next few days, we developed a sort of silent Morse code. I never met them face to face, but every night between 9 and 11 p.m., I'd hear those soft taps on the wall. Sometimes they came in patterns, sometimes in rhythm with whatever music I was playing. Once, when I was crying after a rough call with my ex, they tapped out a gentle 3-beat rhythm, like they were saying, "I hear you." It was comforting. A quiet presence in the dark. We never spoke through the wall, never left notes. Just the tapping. Eventually, I asked the building manager about the neighbor. "Oh, you mean the person in 3A?" she said. "That unit's been empty for years. Water damage ruined the floors. It's condemned. No one lives there." I just blinked at her. "No, seriously," I said. "Someone's there every night. They knock. We sort of talk." She frowned. "Not possible. There's no power in there. And I have the only key." I brushed it off. Figured she was misinformed. Maybe the tenant was unofficial. Or maybe she just didn't want to deal with complaints. That night, the knocks didn't come. Nor the night after. I felt stupid for missing them. Then, 3 days later, around 2:13 a.m., I woke up to a new sound. A whisper. Not from the wall, from inside my room. I sat up, heart hammering. "Hello?" I called out. Silence. Then, 3 slow taps. But this time, from inside my closet. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I begged the building manager to let me into 3A. She refused. So, I waited until dusk and used a screwdriver to pop the flimsy lock. The air inside was stale. Moldy. The floor had indeed collapsed in parts, with rotted wood and old carpet curling at the edges. The apartment was unfurnished except for one thing, a plastic folding chair placed directly against the shared wall. And above it, scratched into the wallpaper in a childlike scrawl. "Talk to me." I backed out slowly, locked the door behind me, and went home. That night, the knocking resumed. But different. Harder. Desperate. Almost angry. I knocked back once. It stopped. Then I heard the unmistakable sound of someone dragging their nails across the wall. Long, slow, jagged. I started sleeping with headphones. A week passed. I came home from a grocery run and noticed my closet door slightly open. I never leave it that way. Inside was a note pinned to the back wall. "We were having fun. Why did you stop?" No name. No handwriting. Just that. I moved out the next morning. But here's the part that still makes my stomach turn. Last month, I got a call from a friend still living in the Fairfax building. She'd moved into 3B after I left. She told me she started hearing knocking from the left-hand wall. Said it felt friendly at first. Then obsessive. Then angry. I asked her what she meant. She said, "They knock. But if I don't answer, they stop. For a while. Then they whisper through the vents. They ask why I won't talk to them. And they keep saying the same thing over and over again." I asked what. She paused. Then said, "I miss the other one."